So in order to create your slide deck video, we're going to go to a browser and then you're going to type in spark.adobe.com and hit enter. And it's going to take you to the Adobe site for Spark. And if you have an account, please click login and log in with your account. But if you've never been on spark.adobe.com before, you're going to click Start Now for free. So once you do that, it's going to ask you how to log in. If your school has an Adobe Spark as an institution, you can log in with school account. But if not, we're going to click Continue to Google or Continue with Google. And you're going to type in your school email and then type in your school email password. So your school account should be a Google account, so you can go ahead and type in your school email and password. So for me, I'm going to use mine. And then the next screen is going to ask for your password. So type in your password and hit next or hit enter. And then it's going to bring you to this screen. And this is your home screen of Adobe Spark. So because you don't have or didn't have an account before, you won't see all of these. But what you will do, what we'll all do to start is we're going to click the plus to create, and we're going to create a video. So click on video. And we're just going to click the American History slideshow. It's just going to help us get started. You can title it whatever your project name is, and then hit next. And for us, we're all going to look at promote an idea. So once you get from the start to template stage, you're always going to pick promote an idea. Feel free to use the other ones for other classes and whatnot, but for us, we're going to stay with this one. So once you click on that, it's going to bring up a template. And so this video, once you get there, it's going to show you what kinds of things you can do. So you do want to watch it. So you can pause this current video and then just watch the video in there. So I won't watch it for now, but you all should. And then I'm going to click afterwards. Okay, I'm ready. So you could add slides, but we are gonna stick with the basic ones that are already here, and we're just gonna customize them to fit your project. So for the first one, the setting, it already has a few guiding questions for you to get started. So describe the world today, what is the setting or context for your story, or show who you're helping. So those are some things. Every project that you guys are doing has some community need. So what is kind of the background for your project to even exist? So that's the setting part. And then what you can do is you can add videos, you can add text, you can add photo, you could have an icon on there. So customize it to what fits best for you. And also, there's a record button. So for every slide, you could record what you're going to say. So what we're eventually going to do is you just want to set up the entire video with just the text and the pictures and whatnot. And then we can make a copy of the entire deck. And then one of them you can practice by speaking through each of the slides. And then the next thing, you're going to go to problem. So what problem does the audience or who you're helping struggle with today? So beyond the setting of how the world is today and showing what is the particular thing that you're trying to help with, what is the particular problem or the need that you're trying to solve for. And then the next one is kind of looking at your ultimate goal that you did in Theory of Change. So what kind of world would it be when your project or company or enterprise is not needed anymore? So you're gonna do your best to describe that world. And then The next one is solution or idea. So this is where you'll share your idea or product or process and show how it will help solve the problem. And if you need more slides, feel free to add on some more just by clicking the add button, and then it'll add on to there. And of course, if you don't need it, then let's delete the slides. So you can definitely customize it to what your needs are. And then for the reward part, how will your audience or subject's life improve after your solution becomes a reality? So going back to what could be, this is your ultimate impact, but the reward is your short-term impact. So what will be helped by having your project or process? And also the last part is how your audience can help. So you always want to think about when on demo day, the people who are coming by and learning about your project or process, you want to give something for them to do to help you with your project. So whatever that may be, if it's purchasing a t-shirt or going to a beach cleanup with you and creating artwork from there, whatever that might be, you want to make sure to state it. And of course, at the end, you want to credit any of the photos, the videos, icons, or any part that you've used within your video creation. You want to make sure to state that you have used it. And one of the cool things is once you're done, if you hit this play button over here, then it'll go through every single slide based on the time that you set. So this kind of helps you guide if you want or need more time for that slide. So we're gonna all shoot for a 2 minute. So make sure you time your slides and then you can play it and it'll go through. So this will be how we use to kind of practice our 2 minutes that we're gonna do and keep track of the time because the slides will automatically move to the next one. And you can kind of go through different themes that's there. You can size, you can put music on for our sake. If you do choose to put a background music, you can, but make sure the volume is low so that if you decide to speak over it, that it is a volume that is manageable, and you can control that here. And that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know, and then we'll go from there.